Why are you standing so close to me? Go camp. What you doing? All right, everyone. So we're in I don't know where we are. North Georgia. So what? All right, we're in North Georgia, somewhere. I don't normally book the stuff that we go to. So I know you told me where we are, but I don't know. I don't book it. So I mean, I don't know. It's North Red Rock something. I don't know. Red Top Mountain State Park. Okay, it's actually pretty nice though. It seems like a nice park. We've been to a couple of them that are not that nice. This one seems okay. So, and the weather's nice. It's September, so it's a nice day. I'm just doing this video right now, everybody. I'm not showing anybody how to do anything. This video is, to some people, it'll probably be pretty boring, but you know, hey, we just showing you what it's like when we go camping. I might put a little music to it. I may not put some music to it. I don't know. And then we'll just kind of show you what some of the things that we do and when we go out camping and what it looks like. So I walked up this was a very long walkway back here, and well, not walkway, driveway. This is a pretty long driveway that I had to come up to get back up in here. And that's because it's for a big trailer. But we like to actually get the bigger lots, even though we have a smaller trailer, because it's just more room. So if we can, you know, if we get them, then we get them. If we don't, then we don't. Your face is saying that you disagree with what I just said.
I'm just saying, like, I don't necessarily. This was the one that was open this weekend.
Go ahead. You hide.
When you're recording me, when you're not.
It doesn't matter. You hiding behind the tree disagreeing with me. So.
I'm not, because I'm just saying, like, that that's not necessarily how I look at it, based on the size of the lot. I will say, even if this was a smaller lot, it would still be really nice because they're spaced out. I like how far the lots are spaced out. At least this particular site. They may not all be like that out here. So
you didn't look for that necessarily when you were looking for it. Oh, you just got one because it was open.
Trip this weekend, and so this is the site that was open.
Yeah.
We looked up. We got lucky. So yeah, this is nice.
But yeah, this one's not bad. I don't know what this is back here other than just it's called nature. All right, so I'm gonna just show y'all, I guess, kind of our setup. I think on the last video, or the first video we did, that has a lot of views on it. So thank you all for those of you that did that. But that video has a lot of views on it, and but we've added a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna do a whole review of our camper. I'll just show you kind of our setup right now, and then you know, and then that's pretty much it. So let's look at that. Right here in the back of the camper, you know, just kind of our setup. We just added this, and I'm not finna do a full review of it, but we just added this ARB awning to the side of our camper, and so far, man, it's pretty cool, you know, because the main thing about being in a tiny camper that kind of sucks is when you get out. Even if you're in a tent, you don't have this problem, but when you get out, you just step right out into the sun, and it's just like, if somebody's walking by on the road or something, you just step right out, and it's like, good morning, and you know, you still got crust in your eyes, and you know, it's just not cool. You just I don't want to see people when you first open the door. But with this thing, it works. We tried this with a tent, you know, tried to take the cheap route. We got not a tent, but a canopy. We got a canopy, and I had some walls, and wind came and it took off, and yeah, but either way, this will work a lot better. So yeah. All right, so set up again. We got two awnings. We got another one on the top over there we added. That wasn't on there at the beginning. Of course, we got the back and the galley. Is the galley unlocked? I don't know why the thing keeps like kicking off. But anyway, so yeah, this is set up. So we got the things down. We keep the, we got some wheel chocks on there. We have some leveling blocks. I need to get some more. I need to get a couple more leveling blocks because the little balancing things are stretched all the way out. So I need to get some more. I wasn't trying to necessarily show the inside of it, but I mean, I'll show it. I will show it since you look so sad. Yeah. I mean,
my resting sad face.
Resting sad face. I'll show it. But yeah, yeah. So this is the so we added the ARB awning. We'll do a review of stuff on that later. We're not trying to do that right now. And then you have there's some people on. Oh, they own a whole bunch of stuff.
But my cringy stuff.
They're expensive. we hadn't got there yet. So we added this toolbox on the front with 2 propane tanks, which it didn't have, and stuff. So yeah, and then you got the ram, and then we got yeah, that's it, man. So like I said, I'll set this up so you can just kind of see us doing stuff. But for the most part, this is the setup. For right now, this is just a weekend trip. So yeah, so y'all, this is pretty much camping for the most part, man. You just, unless your wife is, I'm gonna look at her face when I say this, unless your wife is like mine and we gotta go hiking every time we go somewhere. Other than that,
Why is it we got to or have to? It should be like we get to.
Yeah, you're right. It should be that way.
You like hiking just as much as I do.
Yeah, but I also like chilling.
I like chilling too. I just like more. I like a higher hiking ratio than chilling.
Nope.
I like it about 50. I would say about 50% hiking, 50% chilling. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be hiking, just some sort of physical recreational activity.
Right.
But hiking is high up on that list. Yeah. The things I want. That's my favorite. That's my thing. So, yeah, I'm not a, what do you call it? A minimalist.
I'm not saying you have to be a
type
minimalist.
thing.
All I'm saying is that you don't have to have burgers every time you go camping.
No.
And that if they have the camping meals, then just eat the camping meals. You could just eat that. It's faster.
You can.
It's faster.
And
you
then
can just eat that.
I like that.
when you're done.
I like having the option of having them. Like if we're gone all day, and then we come back and it's late. Like when we were in Texas at Big Men, and we came back and it was super late, and I didn't have that, and I had to cook something. We couldn't go anywhere, and I had to cook something. That was just like, man. And it was the night before. It would have been so much better had I been able to just heat some water up and rehydrate those meals. So for certain instances, yes. But but otherwise, then
Yeah, no.
it depends. Maybe I haven't had them all to be like, yeah, I like this one. But some of them, I'm like, I don't want to eat this. And I don't have to eat this. Like, we have a setup, I don't have to eat this.
Yeah, I'm not saying you
So
can't.
I'm not going
man.
to choose to do
all
that.
I'm saying is that it's faster sometimes. So if you like, hey, if I want to eat, if it's like, hey, we need to eat something, then it's just more stuff you got to set up and more stuff you got to do. If you got, let me get the gas set up, let me get this set up, and let me do this, and now I got to sit here and cook it. It's a lot easier sometimes if you just pour the water in there and mix it up and eat it. So again, we gotta go hiking. That's what I was saying before.
Okay, so we're going to Iron Hill Trail. This is part of one of the trails at Red Top Mountain State Park. And it looks like most of it is by the lake, so that would be nice. So, all right, let's go.
Man, it probably is a bad idea.
It is a bad idea. But I wanted to do it. So these we actually found them on Amazon. Sometimes we'll use like paper plates or just because they're easy, you can throw them away. But these are nice, they're reusable food containers. We got them on Amazon. And then later on we found them at Walmart, but they're about the same price. So, but basically it's like a little bowl, short little bowl, and a plate, and basically a spork, so spoon on one end, fork on one another. And they're nice because they close completely, and has this little, I don't know, thingamabob, I'm gonna call it, basically like a little stretchy thing that goes on there and keeps it closed. So they're nice. You can actually put them in your backpack, and they're just neat. If y'all have seen our other video, then we actually go through and review it. But since that time, we actually put a new backsplash on it, which I really like. I like white kitchens, so they just, I don't know, something about the white and bright. So we put a backsplash on this. We actually got this from, was it Lowe's?
What?
The backsplash, the tile?
Yeah, it was at Lowe's. They came in a pack.
Yeah, they came in a pack. It really wasn't that hard to install, y'all, and it wasn't that expensive to install. So it's not like actual real tile, but it looks real enough. So, you know, fake it till you make it. And it's not as heavy as real tile, and it wipes completely clean. And I don't know, it just looks nice. I'm trying to be fancy out here in the woods. I don't know if we had this. So this is basically, a couple cutting boards, which I don't know why I love cutting boards, but I just do. I think I just like the natural wood. So this is one of my cutting boards that I have that I use to chop up fruits and vegetables or things like that when we're out here cooking. And then this Rod actually found for me. So I think it's actually like one of those pizza holders. I don't know what you call it, but it's just pretty, isn't it? It's pretty. But basically I use this for if I'm doing is it charcuterie board? Probably pronouncing that wrong. You know, like the cheese nut fruit thing, you can do that. It's nice for s'mores. So when we were in Wyoming, I had like my chocolate bars and my marshmallows, my graham crackers, and my skewers all kind of nicely put on here, and then we could do s'mores, so that was nice. It's just a nice little carrying, again, thingamabob. So the ones I'm making today are pepper beef with rice. That sounds pretty good. And creamy macaroni and cheese, which we'll see. I don't know. All mac and cheese is not created equal, so we'll see. We'll see how good that is. But this flavor is chicken and dumplings. That sounds pretty good. Lasagna with meat sauce. Spicy sausage pasta and a creamy cheese sauce finished with a dash of cayenne pepper. That sounds pretty good. So we'll see. We won't be going to bed hungry, that's for sure. So okay, so stir that up. It actually smells pretty decent for it to be a freeze-dried meal. This may be TMI, but this one's Rod's today because he's lactose intolerant. I don't know why I laughed at that, but he's lactose intolerant. So, you know, I'm trying to cut down any problems with dairy. So, close that up, fold it over, and basically you just let it sit in the hot water basically rehydrates the food. 10 to 12 minutes. Let stand 10 to 12 minutes, stir again and serve. So, and voila.
What are you doing?
Gotta light these because they help with the mosquitoes.
Lighting.
The citronella, this one needs a little bit more.
Why you put one glove on, like Michael Jackson?
Cause I only had one glove. The other we didn't bring. You didn't bring.
Okay, you the one that wanted the fire to begin with. I didn't necessarily want the fire.
So me and Rod fundamentally disagree. I feel anytime you go camping, it is a must that you have a campfire. It just is. You just have to have it.
Yeah.
Whereas my husband behind the camera over here feels like it's optional.
Yeah, like
What do y'all think? Let us know in the comments because it's a must for me. I just feel like it's just you know, you just gotta have it.
yeah, like hiking. Yeah.
No, because you don't necessarily have to do that. But the campfire is a must.
So we're starting to lose the light a little bit. So I'm gonna just walk around and show you all what kind of what kind of light sources we use. You know, whenever it's nighttime. So I'm gonna do another video just talking about the light sources and maybe reviewing them. But in this case, I'm just gonna show you around our campsite just so you can see what some of the light sources look like. All right. So first light source we have are these things that Adrian just lit. They also help with bugs. So that's good. Also, one of the light sources that we have is the little rope light thing. It hadn't come on yet, but we usually hang it up or put it around and stuff like that, and it helps with you know, with moving the bugs away from us because they're attracted to the light. So okay, so now let's go inside of the room here. So inside of the ARB, inside of this, let me zip this down behind me. Inside of this, it actually has a light right up here at the top, and there's a bug trying to get it, but it has a light up here at the top. It sags a little bit, but you know, hey, it's okay. But we'll go through and review that in another video. I'm not doing that right now. Those of you that have seen some of our other videos, I did show you how we put this light on the inside of our camper. It's real easy. You can put it on the inside of any campers, but if you've never gone camping before, this is definitely something worth getting. Also, you know, we sit up in here and watch TV sometimes, you know. So right now I have the I think it's Florida-Tennessee game on, and Florida's losing, so that's always a good thing. Okay, for those of you that are Florida fans, I'm sorry. Also, we have the Goal Zero right here. What are you? Okay, that was weird. We have the Goal Zero right here. This is the 500X. We use those for a power source. Here's another one. This is a 200X, I believe. So we use that one to power lights and to charge up stuff. So actually, you know, the campsite has power, but we haven't used it right now. We'll use it sometimes, but we haven't used it at this moment. So let me go back out and I'll show you the other light sources. All right. Next thing that we have is the Goal Zero Crush lights. We have 4 of these, and they do pretty good. So we like them. I'll go back around when it gets dark and let you see what they look like. So looks like that. But we'll go back around when it gets dark. I have this. What is it called? Intern Nova or something like that. I don't know. But this works pretty good too. And one thing I really like about it is that it has this red light, which helps with the bugs. So the bugs don't try to eat it because it's red. So that's good. And for the most part, that's our light sources. The trailer itself has light on it, but we don't like to turn it on because they attract a lot of bugs. So but nighttime, you'll see kind of how we have it set up, and that'll be cool. So I'm gonna go over here and work on trying to set this fire up. So what? You ate over half the
I
Oreos.
did not. I did not. You ate all the Oreos. Like, you ate all.
I finished the Oreos.
You ate all the Oreos.
So anyway, Adrian forgot the lighters. So we don't have a way to light the fire necessarily. We're gonna use that and do some flames, and we're gonna try some caveman stuff. But actually, we're not gonna try some caveman stuff. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna pour this on it, and when I pour this on it, I know it's probably backwards in the screen, but we're gonna pour that on it, and then it's gonna light up, and yeah, and we're gonna have a fire. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, so what I figured out is that I mean, it's basically just citronella oil, so it burns off really fast. But it's the same thing that we put in there to keep the mosquitoes and stuff away. But I just put it on the wood, and then it actually helps as a accelerant. And then and I like that. So most of the time I'll have some fat wood or something like that, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna just kind of, well, Adrian forgot it, so that's why we don't have it. But I'm gonna put it down here anyway. Let's see. And when it burns, it just helps with the bugs as well. But it really will burn off a lot of times before the actual stuff. If you've ever seen like National Lampoon Vacation in a big, that's probably what's gonna happen. So yeah. No.
Not the same thing as the actual fire.
Not yet. Alright, so it'll normally start it, but it's just, will it stay? Okay.
Why you say that? Makes me, don't say it like that. What are you doing? It's not gasoline.
No, it's not gasoline, but it's pretty, yeah. All right, there you go. All right, so another thing that we like to use, everybody, you can't see this because it's nighttime, but these are some fire gloves. If you want to know which one they are, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll send you the link for it. But these are some fire gloves, and man, these things are legit, because you can put them on all the way up, and they're on Amazon. They're only like $15 or $16 or something like that. But you put them on like this, and then you can actually just grab the flame, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt you at all. So, you know, you feel it kind of, if you hold it too long, you know, it get kind of hot. But other than that, I mean, you can just stick your hand right into the flame, and it doesn't do anything. So fire gloves make you feel like a superhero too.
What are you talking about?
Whatever. All right, so it is nighttime. I got the light on the camera, but it kind of takes away from it. But either way, you can see, this is usually how we have our lights set up at nighttime. So I usually like to try to put something around the perimeter. We try to use more fire because the citronella, of course, helps with the bugs, and then it just gives a better ambiance than, man, okay. Yeah, so it gives a better ambiance than like the regular lights do. So and then, like I said, we just get those, man. We put them around the whole campsite, and that way when you're looking out in the dark, it doesn't look so scary, because you have fire. So yeah, but this is how it looks at nighttime when we have our setup. We're gonna pull the sides down so it'll actually close all of this screen up, so you won't see it. We got our, can't see in there rather. Got our rope light up here. We got that light over there, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna walk up the street in just a little bit and go take a shower, which is way up there somewhere, or we'll probably drive because it's dark. And yeah, man. Hey, I did want to point this out. If you're having trouble with flies, get you one of these fly guns. It's pretty fun, and yeah, man. So you get to shoot flies. All right. So that's pretty much it, y'all. All right, we'll see y'all in the morning. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. We're finna put everything up and get in, and I'm gonna go ahead and watch this Georgia game before I go to bed. So I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, good morning. So good morning, everybody. We are about to pack up again. So, well, I say again, but we finna pack up, and it's been sprinkling a little bit. It said only like a 10% chance of rain, but we're trying to beat the rain, because you don't want to try to put all this stuff up in the rain. That won't be good to try to put it all up in the rain. So I'm gonna set the camera up so you can kind of see how we pack up some of the stuff. We don't have a lot of our stuff out right now. A lot of our stuff is at home and stuff, because this was just a weekend trip. So but I'll set it up and you can see how we just pack up some of this stuff. A lot of it you can't see because it's in the inside of this, but all right. All right, everyone. Thank you again for coming and checking us out, man. We just went camping, and if you've never gone camping before, hopefully this will inspire you a little bit to go camping. It's not that hard. Make sure that you give us some comments, talk to us in the little comment section, or ask any questions, and keep seeing the world in full color. Make sure to do all the YouTube stuff, and subscribe and follow us on Instagram and all that stuff, man. So catch y'all later.